look at the missing BVDs, 10 of them have been found at a recycling company, and the EC is saying that they were actually obsolete machines and they were legally auctioned off.
And the explanation is, you wait. Kweku, sorry for cutting you. I'm pleading with you. When was the first time you heard about this BVD machine issue? At least for some weeks now. At that time, they didn't know that they are giving out the machines on very clear and clean processes like this.
No, but this is, so it's a developing story, right?
Right.
So these 10 BVDs, let me just read bits of the story here for us so that we get some context. So the Electoral Commission has explained that some 10 BVDs found at a recycling plant in Medina were obsolete devices which had legally been auctioned. Now the EC in a statement disclosed that the obsolete BVDs were acquired before the 2012 elections and were utilized by the current commission for the 2019 district level elections. Now, according to the EC, the previous administration had planned to refurbish these obsolete machines, these obsolete devices for the 2018 referendum and the 2019 district level elections, despite being advised by the managers of the Commission's biometric infrastructure that the equipment had reached the end of life and were obsolete. So, I mean, the story goes on there. We can go and look into it. And yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, you feel that something untoward is going on here?
You see,
transparency.
Yeah. I don't know if I've told you this thing before. When I was a child, I'll ask my dad for money.
Yeah.
He would tell me there's no money. Meanwhile, I'm seeing money in his pocket.
Yeah.
Today, I understand it better.
No, I didn't have money.
Yes. and good thing about my dad was that he won't hide it from me. He will hold it and tell me, we don't have money to spend. So he explained to me, look, this one, if we spend, I remember the things he used to compare and explain to me. If we spend this one, when we go to Clubhouse, I can't buy you kebab. Well, so, I mean, at that juvenile age, I got the explanation from somebody, you know, like explain things to the child.
Yeah.
And that's how I come today. I can hold money in my pocket and, you know, I know some of it is not for careless spending. What am I saying? We have you, we have employed you, you are working for us. Issues came up from IPAC meetings and people said what machines and BVDs. Boss, just when it starts, you have a PR department. The politicians are speaking instead of the technical people who are in charge. That's one of our bane of the issues we go through. They should come out. Oh yes, we've actually given out X amount of machines, and these ones, you know, they are actually going out there because they are out of use. We thought refurbishing them would be at a higher cost comparatively. Getting a new one is better. All these things, one press conference by a technical person to media personalities who will throw it out. We have an information services department. We have, I mean, platforms that you can. NCC shares the same building with them. Yeah. So educate the people about how these machines will be offset, I mean, into the system without any foul thinking, and it will be better for us. Look, I'm saying the security services are there. You have the NIB, you have the CID, you have all the state apparatus, the national security. They can jump in here and solve this problem for us. But transparency is key. Let me run with the Baumia one and quickly, you know, I think that's one of the discussions. I'm wondering how, I mean, he's going to embark on this campaign without a running mate. You know, I don't know.
No, but maybe part of the process is that we can expect
a running mate announcement. We wish him well. I mean, you know, all these inures to the benefit of the Ghanaian democratic dispensation. I mean, we're going to have a competition. Forgive me, I always tell you on this platform that I only see two major political parties. You know, it cuts into a religion, it cuts into our football world, it starts in Kotoko for football.
The others should stop playing games.
Well, they should be warming up. Okay. Look, Ashanti Gold warmed up for some time, and then that's Goldfields those time, you remember? And they came onto the stage, and they walloped it in for the two teams, and they were dazed for some long period, right? So let's look for a third force. But if I look at it now, I think if they came together, they would have made some impact. But in their, you know, split, dissipated forms, I don't think they can make impact.
That's why the movement, so they are joining
Which
forces.
one? Between Honorable Alan Chamati and Abu Zakari, right? Yeah. So yes, it's true. Like I told you the other time. Finally, let me tell you again. You know, it's like, you know, tabletop fish sellers. massing up against a coastal operator. So it becomes difficult.
Please, the missing BVDs and then round up with Baume's campaign.
I'm not interested in
You're
Baume.
not, okay, fine. The missing BVDs.
Kweku,
Yes.
the Electoral Commission
Yes.
chairperson, Madam Jane Mensa, is the first person I'm going to file a complaint against to be prosecuted.
Why? What
On
has
the
she done?
8th of January 2025,
What
after the
has she-
swearing in
What has she done?
of the next government.
What has she done?
She is going to face serious criminal prosecution in this country.
For what?
Kweku, in 2020, the Electoral Commission came to tell us that the BVDs and the equipment that the EC is using were obsolete and spent 800 million cedis to procure new BVDs.
Yeah.
At that time, the BVDs, they said they're distributing it, they provided 2 BVD machines and equipment to each polling station. So we are talking about over 7,000 BVD machines. Wasted poor taxpayers' money. When I remember on this matter, Asepa and Imani, we joined up. We even went to the extent of going to Otum for that. The things the Electoral Commission is saying, they are all lies. The machines are not worn out.
But you know what
the
that
machines
is,
are
how
not
would you know?
functional. Kweku, I'm coming. The machines are not are properly functioning well.
We have 30 seconds to go.
Wasted poor taxpayers' money and procured new machines. Now you are telling us that out of the over 7,000 machines, you auctioned only 10? Out of the over 7,000 machines, which were obsolete, only 10. 7,000 Okweku, 7,000 BVD machines that you came to tell us they were all obsolete and they were not functioning well, so we should give you 800 million poor taxpayers' money to go and buy new ones. We gave you, you went to buy. Now, you said you sold only 10, auctioned only 10 for destruction, even that one to be destroyed by a private company. If 7,000 machines are non-functional and they are to be destroyed, isn't it all the 7,000 that you give it to a company to be destroyed? You take only 10 and give it to a company to be destroyed? And Koko, did you know the funny thing? The company they gave those 10 BVDs does not have a secure data destruction facility to be able to handle such complex biometric data of Ghanaians. So it is possible that our data of you and I, Kweku, right now, your iris, your facial scan is in somebody's system somewhere. It's finding their way into people's hands to be used for whatever purpose we don't know. This Jane Mensa. And when we mention her name, the Supreme Court will tell us not to mention her name, not to target her.
When you say Jane Mensa,
it is Jane Mensa, Kweku. It is Jane Mensa. She is the head of the commission.
No, she wasn't always be the head.
She is the head of the commission. She has been the head of the commission since 2018. It is under her tenure as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission that all these ridiculous procurements have happened at the Electoral Commission. So even forget about vote rigging, forget about all the allegations.
In a statement disclosed that the obsolete BVDs were acquired before the 2012 elections. So this precedes her time.
Is it acquired what?
Those machines were acquired before.
But this statement does not explain that the machines were obsolete.
Kweku, what are you talking
Or the duration.
Kweku, you are confusing the issue.
No, I'm not
when
confusing
those
anything.
machines were procured and when they were auctioned are two different things. When were the machines auctioned? Who auctioned the machines?
Under whose watch?
It was under Jane Mensa's watch.
So because you are not the one who procured them, so you can auction them anyhow and give our data to unsecured hands? Is that what Jane Mensa is saying? And that you, out of 7,000 BVDs, suspiciously only 10. And even that you did not tell us. Kweku, the EC, I think sometimes Jane Mensa thinks she's running her own tour bar. She runs the Electoral Commission as her own personal tour bar. That, this food is not is spoiled. So you go and open a dustbin and then you put the food in. No. The EC is an independent institution with utmost responsibility to protect electoral integrity. Now, what is one of the key ingredients of electoral integrity? Transparency. So if machines are spoiled and you want to destroy them, you don't invite the political parties, the major stakeholders, to witness. You give it to a private person at the back of everybody, hiding it. Somebody with no experience, with no proper data destruction facility. And you want to tell us that we should accept this? And you tell us that Mensa won't go to jail for this? You think she won't be prosecuted for this?
No, she can be prosecuted. It doesn't necessarily mean she go to jail.
So what's the purpose of prosecution?
But I say everybody who's prosecuted that goes to jail.
As for Mensa, one of her legs is in jail already.
Wow.
One of her legs is in jail.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for this morning.
Did you ever attend Sunday school?
Yes.
Yes. We've lost one wonderful woman, Madam Evelyn Hatchful. So my condolences to the Hatchful family. As this morning, they're actually at the Methodist Church at Community 20, celebrating the 1 week of the life
condolences to them.
a woman who actually was a patron of Sunday school. And you know those women who actually bring the church together. They love children. You know, for me, Sunday school was a special moment for me. And I learned most of my moral lessons and ethics from Sunday school. So may a beautiful soul rest in peace. And to George Hatchful, Angela Hatchful, and the rest, we are with you in prayer. And your loss is our loss. And to the Sunday school fraternity, the teachers came there on Saturday when we went there. And you can see people who have been groomed by somebody who actually also grooming other young people.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And when we visited, the hymns and the prayer was the order of the day. So may a beautiful soul rest in peace.
All right. Thank you very much. I want to say a big thank you to both my guests, to Mensa Thompson and also to Jeffrey Kabute Okansi as well. Thank you too for watching